And good day, everybody. It's Brother Chris here from Divine Oracle Podcast. We're going to be taking a look actually at weekly readings altogether. So just last week, though, Donald Trump became elected. Well, not elected, but he started being the U.S. president. He's finding, though, that he is finding out, though, that he cannot do half the stuff, though, that he wanted to do. Again, though, he is a convicted felon. So, yeah. A lot of things, though, that he wants to do is not being allowed. Again, those I do say thanks a lot to everybody that's tuning in for this week's reading. It's a quick little one, and also be able to check us out on these Podbean. We do actually have a lot of great shows actually on for the past weeks. 2 weeks ago, though, that we actually, well, more than 2 weeks ago, we actually had Pam Mahoney actually on, author and also pet spiritual medium. Check out her podcast. It's a couple back. You'll be able to see a picture of her. And also those last week, though, show though that we did talk about actually 7 signs actually of the spiritual awakening. It's really good. So we do hope, though, that you do listen to the shows. Like and subscribe here in Podbean and join us. That way you know notified right when we do actually have the shows for you. Hey everyone, check out our merchandise that we have now listed underneath HauntingLIVE with our merch store. Check it out. We've got so much items all together with cleansing items and crystals and so much more. Check us out, HauntingLIVEpodcast.com. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing, though, is I'm going to be looking actually at the month of February. We're going to look at it all together. We're going to see what's going to go on worldwide, just spiritually. We're not going to look at any major topics at all. We're going to look spiritually at what's going to be happening. The cards I'm using, though, are the Denise Lynn's cards again. And yes, really beautiful photos actually for you guys actually check out. This show will be also posted underneath YouTube, so you can watch underneath YouTube or watch or listen here live anywhere at any time underneath Podbean. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do those. Take actually, basically though is split the cards into 3, and we're going to take a look all together. And one card did pop out right when I'm shuffling, so that card though we're going to look at last. Okay. So again, those we're looking for the whole month of February altogether, since the month of February is coming up right around the corner. And all right, so yeah, February starts actually this coming Saturday. So Saturday is February 1st. And let's see if it's going to be a leap year this year. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a leap year. So yes. So again, those we're looking actually all together to do with the month of February. First card that I drew up, which is actually to do with current situation, and this one here is right here. That card there. It is the smudging ceremony. Smudging ceremony is representing, though, that we need to be able to detox. We need to be able to get actually all this negative energy that we have around us and be able to get rid of it. So we need to do cleansing, not only with our homes or actually a car or even to do with work, but we need to cleanse ourselves with inside. We need to be able to get that going. So yes. So that's one thing, though, that we need to do, though, is cleanse. And I love the card, though, because it actually is to do with mountain. Beautiful scenery for those listening in. It's got hills in the background, the forest, all this and that. And it's actually of a Albion shell with the sage actually sitting in it. And it's clearing the air. So clear actually all your air away. Get yourself cleansed, and also with a whole bunch of stuff. The second one, though, that we're going to be looking actually at, though, is what your heart wants you to know about the current situation. All right? Now, what it says, so, is shapeshifter, And with Shapeshifter, though, is what we need to do, though, is actually basically shift actually from that winter scene, though, that we just went through. Actually, if you're in Canada, Southern Ontario, and part of Michigan, we just went through that very cold chill. Right when the weather dropped down to 22, that's actually Celsius, so that's quite cold actually in Fahrenheit also. So be able to shift and be able to take yourself from right where you are, basically spiritually or physically, but mostly spiritually, though. So actually take that dark side and bring it to the light side. So shift everything. Pretty soon, though, the days are going to get a little bit longer, and it's going to be less actually. Night usually actually came a little bit earlier, but nowadays the night is going to be coming a little bit later. So the sun's going to be staying up a little bit later. It's going to gradually actually happen. It's that time of circle. Now, what you need to know about the currents. What you need to know all over. This one here is the Traveler. Oh, it's the Traveler right there. And for those listening, and those like the Grand Canyon, water going around and all that. What I'm actually getting though is once we be able to do the shape shifting and this, and also the smudging ceremony with those, we're going to broaden ourselves. We're going to bring ourselves a lot better. We're going to bring actually that energy a little bit more stronger. What we need to do though is actually open ourselves and also with our spiritual self. So for those that are watching on YouTube, you might see though that this area here, which is for those listening, and the top area is very thin, the bottom area is wider. So we're coming actually into this wider area, so that way we can actually be able to bring ourselves more spiritual, show people though that we're more in tune and more in light altogether. All right. Now, what I said though at the beginning though, a card did pop out. All right, and it is Scattered Mountain. So with Scattered Mountain though, it's like a village actually up the top of the mountain, but it's all scattered together. What we need to do though is bring that all together. Work with our spiritual self. Work with our human being self. Work actually together, and also teach others how to work within the spiritual light. So I would like to say thanks very much to everybody that's actually tuned in on YouTube and also Podbean. Catch us on the Podbean on the Divine Oracle podcast. Listen to us anywhere at any time, absolutely free. It's a free download. We're actually here on the Podbean. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, check out our merchandise that we have now listed underneath HauntingLivePodcast.com with our merch store. Check it out. We've got so much items all together with cleansing items and crystals and so much more. Check us out, HauntingLivePodcast.com.